Uh, where is this? Okay, one second. Now in last class we are discussing about operators. Sorry. Shit. That's what, once the flow is missed. Getting flow is very tough. Given one assignment to you. So project development, I hope you completed. So this is the project given, and I have developed half, and remaining half I requested you to develop. Hope you are developing and still developing and still developing, right? So till you will get job, you'll keep on developing, I know. So change your attitude and try to develop remaining task, okay? Try to complete remaining tasks. So, and this is the project of our entire unit, okay? This is the project of on logical programming unit number 3. So every day you have to write one program and attach to our project, okay? Okay, number based programs, character based programs, pattern based programs, array based programs, searching and sorting algorithms based programs, okay? So you have to post all these things, okay? You have to develop all these test cases and you have to attach to our project. That is your target, that is your responsibility. So start writing code, okay? Requesting you start writing code so that you will see the difference in your career. You will get a lot of confidence. So if you are not developing the test case programs and you are not developing as a project, then you will face problem, right? So you promised me that you want to become software engineer. So in company, a software engineer developing like this only the code, nothing more. By the time you got the job entering into company, you should have a full confidence that yes, I can write any task. So there are two projects are there: logical programming based project, object oriented programming based project, and combination project. So by the logical programming, end of the logical programming, already I launched a project. So you have to finish the task by your own, okay? And once object oriented programming completed, by end of object oriented programming, so we are trying to develop one more project. Look at that. And then by combining logical programming and object oriented programming, we will develop standalone project and web project. So this is our target, okay? So unit number one project, totally 5 to 6 projects we are developing, I promised, right? Unit number one, Java fundamentals, one project, reading runtime values, chapter based. All topics will be included and developing. Second, logical programming based, one project. And third, object oriented programming based, one project. And then fourth, okay, Java API, multi-threading based, one project, okay? Java API up to multi-threading, of course, up to multi-threading, string handling, okay? One project we are developing, okay? And then string handling, IO streams, collections, and all these concurrent programming, we are developing 2 more projects. So almost we are developing 5 to 6 projects, we are developing major projects. And these projects are not meant for, including in your resume, okay? This is all meant for practicing your course as a project oriented, okay? So please start work on this logical programming based project. Is it very, very important, okay? So now start writing this code. This is the question. If any of you yesterday missed, you can take screenshot. Take screenshot and start work. Daily, okay? Once control flow statements completed, daily I will give you assignments. You have to develop that assignment and you have to attach to this project, okay, as options. Now yesterday I shown you how to develop the front menu. This is the menu, okay? Choose one option to perform operation, arithmetic operations, then finding max number, finding min number, finding even or odd, okay? Right? You take any website. This is a website. Background of the screen, this is a UI screen, user interaction screen. Background, you develop one functionality. How this is the project, how this functionality can be accessed, by the end user. He cannot directly access your functionality. What you are doing, you are giving one hyperlink. This hyperlink is connecting to this project, this functionality. Are you catching my point? Then when you click on this hyperlink background, this operation executed, output is giving. This hyperlink is nothing but menu, right? In HTML point of view, call it as hyperlink. From the file point of view, we are calling it as menu, okay? And our standalone program point of view, are calling it as what? Switch option. Okay, right. Now, currently we plan to develop these 4 options. Now, okay, control flow statements, while loop started. Once while loop started, then I'm giving you how to develop a number as a how can you find a number as a palindrome number? Then what you do, you have to add one more option here. This will become 5 and this will become 6, and here finding palindrome or not. Finding palindrome or not. Are you catching my point? Next, now, okay, before palindrome, you have to verify first given number is reverse number equal or not. Okay. Now here you write one more option, what? Reverse the number. Option is what? Reverse the number. Once you understand how to reverse the number, then we will make this option as finding palindrome or not. So like this, one option and this option based in the switch block, like how we written case 1, now you are writing case, and there you are writing method, calling that method. That's it. Everybody got clarity? Yeah? It's the time you have to start to work. If you don't work, you will face problem. I'm telling you, you will never get an idea how in the company projects are developing. So core Java means standalone project. Standalone project means this is a way we are developing with the help of switch. So this is the idea I'm giving. With this idea, you should start work. Please don't feel lazy. Don't procrastinate. Don't postpone. You know, if you are postponing today work, tomorrow work, day after tomorrow, it will become, you know, always remember one statement. Tomorrow, okay, later. Always remember one statement. Later becomes never. Later becomes never. If you say today later, tomorrow again you will say later. Day after tomorrow again you say later. Lifelong you are telling later, 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 later. Finally, later become never. And you will fail in the interview. Your father, mother stop giving you money. And finally, you will take decision to learn. By the time your classmate already got the job, already he got 1 year experience. By the time you got job, he will become a senior to you, and he's become team leader to you, and he is guiding you. And one fine day you will talk each other. Hey, you are 4 p.m. Harkrishna sir batch in 2020, you know, 2020, you know, that day you also attended, I also attended. Hey, we both are friends. Are a Tumri fellow these many days, what are you doing? Okay. So you started shouting at your friend, Are Tumri fellow, what are you doing these many months? Right? I got the job already. Okay, I'm working last 1 year, 1.5 years. Till you didn't get job. Now you got the job. Okay. So that day you realize my statements. Remember and start work. Okay. It's very, very important. And I have developed half project, remaining project, you try. So then I'm moving to the today next topic. So that's what switch rules. Today class topic is switch rules. Come on. 1 hour is there. We need to complete all these switch rules in this 1 hour. Come on, chalo. First rule number 1. Tell me, can I write a switch? Can I declare the variable in switch parenthesis? Either in if or else if or in switch. You cannot declare variable. If you try to declare variable, compiler will throw error. You are not allowed to declare variable. You are allowed to only pass it as an argument. Or you must pass some expression. Either argument or expression only you are allowed to pass. Some value should generate. Memory should not be given. Okay, look at that. As a switch argument, the allowed things as a switch argument are either literal or variable name or expression or method call. We can also place variable initialization or assignment. Why? Variable initialization assignment comes under expression. Na? But we cannot place variable declaration directly in the switch. If you place, compiler will throw error. This is the first point. Now int x equal to 5 allowed. Okay, let me try to show you first try. Look at that. Compiler is throwing error. What error name? Look at the dot class expected. So it is throwing error dot class expected. What are you writing, Rabujay? I don't understand. Okay, fine. Compiler throwing error. Int x variable declared outside and initialized inside. Is it allowed or not? Allowed. No problem. Compile successfully. Next, now I'm giving the literal. Okay, directly literal. Allowed or not? Allowed. Next, I am passing variable. Allowed or not? Allowed. Next, I am passing what? 5 plus 6 argument. Allowed. Constant expression. A plus 3 variable expression. Allowed. And the next method call, which type of method call? Void method or non-void method? Non-void method call is also allowed. Non-void method call also allowed, no problem. Okay, this is the rule number 1. Rule number 2. Okay, so now the argument must be variable, argument must be literal or variable or expression or method call of any type. No. Okay, it must be of int or lesser type, already discussed yesterday. The switch argument type must be int or short or byte or char. From which version onwards? From Java 1.0 onwards. Okay, int or lesser type. From Java 5 version onwards, their wrapper class objects you can take. Integer or short or byte or character allowed. And next, from Java 5 onwards, enum type also allowed. For example, day, color, course. Okay, you can pass. From Java 7 onwards, string is also allowed. Okay, not allowed types are what? Long, float, double, boolean. Next, wrapper classes long, float, double, boolean, and normal class objects and array objects are not allowed. Let us try to test. I'm writing switch 5. 5 is of white, int allowed. Switch of single quote of what type? Character allowed. Okay, no problem. Compile successfully. Then next, I'm trying to take long type variable, long type literal. Allowed? Not allowed. Compiler is throwing error. Incompatible types. Possible lossy conversion from long to int. Switch argument is int. If you're trying to assign long to int, compiler throw error, possible loss of conversion, right? Next, I'm commenting it, and I tell me switch off 5.0f. I'm writing float, not allowed. Compiler is throwing error, possible lossy conversion. I'm giving double, compiler will throw error, possible lossy conversion. Next, if I take Boolean, tell me, Boolean is a possible lossy conversion or cannot convert? Cannot convert. Okay, Boolean to int not possible. Incompatible type Boolean cannot be converted to int. It is also throwing error. Next, can I take via variables? Okay, can I take as variables? Not allowed, right? So long 5L not allowed, float not allowed, double not allowed. So throwing 3 compile time errors. Possible lossy conversion, possible lossy conversion. Okay, now I am commenting not allowed, and not allowed. Everyone understand? Then next tell me. I am writing something like this. Switch off 10 allowed. Okay. Again I have repeated. Okay, no problem. Switch off 10 literal allowed. Next. As a variable allowed, wrapper class allowed, character allowed, as a char variable allowed, character as a character wrapper class is allowed. Next, string allowed from Java 7. If you try to use Java 6 version, we will get compile time error. Okay, Java 6 or Java 5, if you use a string, we will get compile time error. As a string variable allowed. And now enum, I have created enum day with a named constants. Now I am taking day as an expression. Okay, day variable I have used allowed, day value. Okay, directly day dot Tuesday you can allowed. Either variable you write or directly value you can write. Both are allowed. Control 1, compile. Already following? Am I going fast? Take screenshot. Take screenshot. Rule number 1. Please practice, okay? Don't neglect, don't postpone. Remember, in your room, in front of your bed, write, take one A4 size paper, stick it on the paper, you write, later becomes never. Later you write blue color, becomes write some black color, and never write red color. Later becomes never. Every day you see, so that you will get motivation, okay? Next, now take this ones. Let me write. Today topic, if you postpone tomorrow new topics are coming. So again, horrible story, day by day, burden is increasing on you, right? Number of points to practice, number of points to remember, day by day increasing, and you'll face problem. That's why I'm requesting daily practice. Next, very important. How can I verify these new features? Very simple. If you remember, I have already given this point in the beginning days of our class. How to compile a Java program with a lesser version compiler by using the command java c -source. Remember, java c -source, you give 1.4, you will get compile time error for wrapper classes enum. And you compile with 1.6 version, you will get compile time error with what you call a string. You can take screenshot of this slide. Okay. The next, moving to the next point. Next rule. What are the two rules we completed? Switch argument type should not be variable declaration, should be either either a variable assignment or literal or variable. Okay. Its a type must be int or it's a lesser type, wrapper class, enum and what you call string. Tell me. Here I am writing switch block with what you call Nana empty body. Okay, I'm writing empty body here. Tell me, can I write statements inside switch directly? Can I write some statements inside switch directly? Come on. Can I write some statements directly inside switch? Look at that. Switch off 5, no problem. Can I write SOP and high inside switch block directly? At least a semicolon? No. If you try, compiler throw error. Switch is meant for executing the logic based on the option value. Okay. If you write either normal SOPLN or variable declaration or any statement, even small semicolon also you write, compiler will throw error. Look at that. What the compiler is throwing error, read please. Case default or closed bracket expected system.out.println. Okay, na? And next, look at that. I place semicolon. Even semicolon also not allowed. In if block, I told you semicolon is a statement. It has a meaning. Case or default or closed bracket expected. Now I'm commenting this statement and I'm commenting this statement. Then where you are allowed to place system.out.println inside case. So inside case you are allowed to place. Tell me, case label must be the same 5? Not required. You can take anything. Just I am taking 5 to match and execute it. That's it. Hi to display on the console, I'm writing like hi, I'm getting output. Now I'm writing something called 3. If I write here, hi is not executed. Simple. Control 1, control 2, hi is not executed. Okay, na? Fine. So switch, when switch came into your mind, first you have to get rule on this parenthesis, next rule on body. So rule on parenthesis, variable declaration not allowed. Second rule, variable either literal or variable name or expression or method call is allowed, and their type must be int or lesser type or wrapper classes or enum type or string type. Then body, in the body you are not allowed to write logic directly like in if block. Okay, like in if block you are not allowed to place body direct, statements directly. Nice. Even semicolon also not allowed. 3 rules come. Because switch is not allowed to write directly statement. Switch is allowed to group cases, right? You cannot write just open bracket, closed bracket. Okay. And next, now I'm commenting the statement. Can I write switch empty with case? No, not allowed. Compiler will throw error. Look at the bracket expected and reach the end of the while parsing. End of the file while parsing. You cannot allow, you are not allowed to place a switch without bracket. Okay, if you write switch without bracket like if, compiler throw error, because if is meant for directly placing the body, but switch is not meant. If is meant for writing the statement directly, if is meant for writing statements directly, but a switch is not meant for writing statements directly, it is meant for grouping case blocks. Okay, so not allowed to place. So these are the 3 rules. I hope you all people got clarity. Let me remove all these comments for future your juniors to torture. Yeah, please take screenshot. Rule number 4. Number 4. I'm not writing comments. I want you to test those comments. Okay. And next, rule number 5. Tell me, in if block, you can write semicolon to close the scope of the if, right? Like that. Can I use a semicolon to switch? I'm writing if true, semicolon, open bracket, closed bracket, it is valid, right? Now, I am writing semicolon here, open bracket, closed bracket, case 5. Is it allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. If you write semicolon here, then case body is separated, right? Switch body, if I write semicolon here, switch body is separated, and now switch off I become without body not allowed. So compiler will throw error. Let's see what the compiler throwing error. Bracket expected, open bracket expected. You are writing semicolon. Now semicolon means bracket is not there. So compiler throwing error. Case or default or closed bracket expected. Okay. Now take screenshot of this. Rule number 5. Next case number, next case. Yeah. So switch cases, totally on switch 5 points are there, 5 rules are there. Now I am moving to case. So step by step systematic way I am going. First switch related all points, switch argument, switch body, switch semicolon. Now I am moving to next case. Okay. Switch rule. Now switch rules completed. Now case rules. Look at that. Is it allowed to write? Can I write case directly? Come on. Can I write cases directly without switch? No. Cases are meant for writing logic for switch. Compiler will throw wonderful error. Okay, wonderful, awesome error. Look at that. Orphan cases, something will get. Another orphan case. Okay, na case is now become orphan. Orphaned case. Another Talitandru leru. Okay, no parent. Who is the parent for a case? Okay. Now I am commenting this case. Now we'll get error for a default. Orphaned default. Okay. No parent for it. You need to join in one, what we call the centers. Ashram, no, Baba. We don't call it as ashram, Baba. Orphanage home. Okay. Okay. What is orphaned? Oh my God. So Mahendra Kumar is asking, what is orphaned? Yeah, Baba. An orphan for the Greek, okay, is a child whose parents have died or unknown, or have permanently abandoned them. In common usage, only a child who has lost both parents due to death is called orphan. Okay, a child who doesn't have parent is called orphan. Ayyo, Emira, Mahendra Kumar. Okay, which language you are from? Telugu? Telugu or Hindi? Mahendra Kumar. Mahendra Kumar ante Telugu, I guess. Hindi, eh? Okay. Anath and in Hindi you call Anath. Okay. Okay. So what is the final point? You cannot create a case or a default without a switch. Okay. We cannot place case or default directly in the method. Compiler will throw error. We must place them only inside switch block. So control 1, compiler throwing error or found case. Okay, na? Fine. Then next. Have I taken screenshot? Chalo, fast. I no need to tell you every time, okay? Then next. Still we are continuing on the case. What are the more errors? Guess. What are the more rules we have to follow? So we must place in switch. Then following by case. Then here after case, you must write here label. Should I separate them by space or not required? Space is mandatory or not? Yes. The keyword case and the label must be separated by space, and the case label and logic must be separated by colon. Let's see next rule. Can I write like this? After case, we must use label, and after default, we must not use label. What the rule? After case, we must use label, and after default, we must not use label. Label is nothing but a number. Case I have not used label. Compiler throw error. After default, you must not use label. Why? Anybody guess? Why these rules are created? Look at their illegal, compile time error, illegal start of expression, illegal start expression, default or arrow expected. Are you catching my point? Java, currently I'm using Java 15 version. I told you Java 12 version, we have an enhancement using switch as an expression. I have not yet covered, I will cover. Okay, first I want to complete, switch all these points, and then I will cover Java 15, Java 4, Java 12 it given, and in Java 14 it make it as a official. Okay, then tell me, now you are allowed to use either bracket, either colon, look at there, colon or arrow symbol, nothing but it's called regular expression. Okay, lambda expression. Okay, colon or lambda operator is expected. Is it clear my point? This is Java 12 switch as an expression. Using switch as an expression purpose, you are allowed to place arrow. So fine. So then finally you got a rule number 7. What is that? After case we must use label, and after default we must not use label. Please write. Now tell me, why after case label is mandatory? Because which case should execute with the given argument, which case should execute, there should be a match na. That's why there should be a label. Next, how many default you are writing for one switch? How many default we write? One default. Then why it required label? Label not required. Confusion. Right. That is the reason behind this rule. Next, shall I move? Next rule completed. Now look at that. Next rule is what? Between case and its label, we must use a space as separator, else compiler will throw error. Look at that. Case 1 without space, compiler will throw error. What is this? It's not a case. It's not considered a case. Compiler throwing error. Case, default or closed bracket expected. Okay, take screenshot. Next. Oh my God. There's a big statement. Okay, 1 second. Let me also, one more rule here itself. And case label and its logic must be separated by colon. Now I am writing case 2 without colon I am writing. Then case 3 I am writing correctly. Save. Look at here. I am getting compile time errors. Case, default or bracket expected. And the next line number 14. Line number 14. Look at there. Colon or lambda operator expected. Is it clear? Colon or lambda operator expected is the compile time error. Right. So now take screenshot now. The next, it's a little big story now. So you understood case, label, colon, everything syntax is got. Now the question, what about this label? This label can be anything. Can I use anything? No, I already told you it should be a constant. Look at this rule number 9, little bigger. The case label must be a compile time constant or constant expression. Can you tell me what the meaning of compile time constant? A literal is a compile time constant, or in bracket let me write compile time constant, either a literal or constant expression or okay, let me write like this, a literal or final variable or constant expression. Is it clear? Try to understand. This word is coming many times in the next coming classes. The case label must be a compile time constant. The meaning of compile time constant, compiler should know the value. If I write variable name A, can compiler know what the value? No, it know only type. If I write final variable A, compiler know its value. Literal 10, compiler no value. 5 plus 10, compiler no value. Okay, na? Final variable A plus final variable B, compiler no value. Okay, so the compile time constant. Next, the label type must be compatible and its range must be lesser than or equals to switch argument type. Hello, I'm not using the word called int. Very important. Generally people use what? Int. I'm not using int. I'm using switch argument type. Up to Java 1.4 version, the allowed argument is only int. So I can directly write. But from Java 5 onwards, what are allowed? Int allowed, enum constant allowed, and also string allowed. Na? That's why I'm trying to write like this. The second important point. The 2 points together I'm covering as a rule number 9. What is that? The case label must be a compile time constant, either a literal or final variable or constant expression. And this label type must be, okay? And this label type must be compatible and its range must be lesser than or equals to switch argument type. Everyone understand that? This meaning understand? If you understand the meaning, then down statements we can write. It must not be a variable or variable expression or method call. Compiler will throw error. Okay, next. The allowed constant types as a case label are int, char, byte, short. Okay, int, char, byte, short. Enum named constant, string literal. Okay, listen, very important point, try to apply. Okay, the case label must be compile time constant. The constants are what? Int literal, char literal, byte literal not there, byte type final variable, short type final variable, int type literal or final variable, char type literal or final variable, and are their constant expressions. Enum named constants. Tell me, enum named constant by default it is a final, you cannot modify. So that's why it is allowed. String literals are allowed. Double quotes A, double quotes B, double quotes C, it is allowed. Okay, now slowly, point by point I'm adding. Okay, you have to remember these points and you need to answer the questions down. Next, if you use int as switch argument, one by one point I'm typing here. If we use, okay, if we use int as a switch argument, tell me sir, the allowed types for label are either int or char or byte or short, because only these 4 can be used as a constant. Next, if we use char as a switch argument, the allowed types for label are, now tell me, int allowed or not allowed? Why I given star there? Why I given star there? Can anybody think and tell me? If we use char as a switch argument, if I use char as a switch argument, the allowed types for label are int allowed star. Tell me, literal char accepted only up to 0 to 65,535 only, na? Okay, 0 to 65,535 only allowed, right? That's why given star. Char literal, byte variable, short variable of constants you are allowed to place. Constant variables only allowed. The next, if we use a wrapper class, byte object as a switch argument, wrapper classes are dangerous, sir. If we use a wrapper class byte object as a switch argument, the allowed types for label only int, char, byte, short. Why I'm giving star marks? Range problem, right? The allowed values are 0 to minus 128 to 127. Na? Next, if I use wrapper class short object as a switch argument, the allowed types for label only int, char, byte, short. Okay, short, no star mark. Please try to think. Please try to think. Okay, please try to think. Connect to the subject. Use the data type chapter. I will test all the points. Okay, I have the program to test all the points, but first I want to inject these points into your mind, and then I will start to test. Right? If you use a wrapper class character object as a switch argument character, then the label should be same type or lesser type. Tell me now. Allowed types for what? Label char, no problem. Byte lesser type should be constant. Short lesser type should be constant, and int should be in the range of 0 to what do you call 0 to 65,535. It is allowed. Star I am giving for that purpose. If you use a wrapper class integer object as a switch argument, the allowed types for label only int. Other types are not allowed. Okay, na? Only int allowed. Other types are not allowed. Remember, other types are not allowed. If you try to use char or byte or short, it will throw error. I will teach you this point in auto boxing. Okay, I will use this concept in auto boxing concept. Okay, there I will teach you. At this minute, please don't try to raise any confusions. Just you try to remember this. Next, if we use enum as a switch argument, Abola sir, what are the allowed arguments? The allowed types are only its named constants. Yesterday I have shown you already. Okay, na? Next, if we use a string as a switch argument, tell me, the allowed types are only string literals. Other than string literals, you are not allowed to place anything else. String literals are literals based expression. Literals based expression is allowed. Enana Buje, did you get some idea? Now we will verify the program step by step. Okay. Now let's start. I'm taking program like this. Now main method. I take an int x equal to 10. Can I use x as a label? Can I use x as a case label? Everyone should answer. Can I use x as a case label? Only one or two people are talking. Remaining people, wake up. No, because it's a variable. It's not a compile time constant. Can I use y as a case label? Can I use y as a case label? Yes. Can I use z as a case label? Can I use z as a case label? No. Why? Why? It is a final variable but not initialized. Na? X is not allowed because it's a variable, not constant. Y is allowed, it's a final variable. Z is not allowed. Even though you declare as a final, you didn't initialize in the declaration. So, not allowed. Let us verify. Tell me, can I use X as a, all these three variables as switch argument? Yes. As a switch argument, normal variables, final variables, constants, everything is allowed. Now tell me, case X. Bolo, is it allowed or not allowed? Case X, SOP and high. X is a variable. Compiler verify where is X here, not allowed. It is throwing error. Control 1. What the compiler throwing error? Constant expression required. Okay. Compiler is throwing error. Constant expression required. Okay. Now I am commenting it. Next. Case Y. Is it allowed? Case Y. Is it allowed? Yes. Y is what variable? Final variable with initialization. No problem. Compile successfully. Okay, nice. Theory I given. Based on theory, I am trying to give you practicals. Tell me. Case Z allowed? Case Z allowed or not allowed? No, not allowed. Why? Why? Z is a final variable, but it's not initialized. So compiler throw error. Constant expression is required. Wonderful, super, marvelous. Next. Now I'm commenting it. All are you comfortable? Huh? The next. Case 1, SOP and hello. Hello is allowed? Tell me, case 1. 1 is a constant expression. It's allowed. Variable what type? Int. Then this int value must be applied to either all these cases must be same or lesser range you can take. Okay, this value lesser type you have to take. One is allowed int type. Then next, I'm writing here case single quote a allowed. Case label must be switch argument same type or it's a lesser type. Okay, let me modify small. Case label type must be switch argument type compatible and its range must be lesser than or equals. Okay, tell me now. Anna, if x value is 10 here, okay, Alok, you are passing x value 10. Anna, if you write single quote A, it is converted to 97, yes, 97. But what happened, Bujji? 97 case is not matched. It's not executed. That case is not executed. Ignored and going out. Default case is executed. Clear? Fine. Then next, double quote say allowed. Come on, case double quote say allowed. Double quote says incompatible, right? Compiler throw error. It's a compile time constant, but compiler throw error. Okay, because incompatible. Then next tell me, 7L allowed. 7L. Now we'll get compile time error. This X and this is higher range. So compiler throw error. Incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from where to where. Switch case is, switch argument type is int. Now long we are assigning to int, not possible. Long to int, pause, problem will come. Okay, okay, nice. Now I'm going to compile, comment. Next, with int casting, is it allowed? Come on. This topic we already discussed in the operators chapter beginning. Arithmetic operators time I told. Is it a compile time constant? I mean, it is a constant expression or variable expression? It is a constant expression. Constant expression. It is a constant expression, Mr. Ganavian. It is a constant expression. Here is a variable to operator, constant expression. What the value coming out? 7. 7 in the range of int. So compile, no problem. Ganavi, understand? Next tell me, can I use int of x? Can I use int of x? X is what type? Variable. Variable to this is a variable expression. What the result coming? Variable. So it should not be variable. Now label should not be variable. You will get compile time error. Constant expression required. Okay, na? Is it clear? Constant expression is required. Then next tell me, I'm writing case 5 plus 6, 5 plus 7. Is it allowed? Chalo fast. Is it allowed? Yes, it is a constant expression. Result is 12 known to compiler. So no problem, compile. Okay, na? Next, I'm not executing. Execution is not my target, only compilation. Y plus 7, allowed or not allowed? Y plus 7, allowed or not allowed? Y plus 7, what is the Y value? What is the Y value? Y value 5. Y value is 5. 5 plus 7. 5 plus 7. What the value? 12. Already 12 k is there now. Hello? Already 12 k is there now. Then tell me, is it allowed or not allowed? It's become duplicate case. Compiler throw error, duplicate case. Expression is allowed, but you will get error. Duplicate case label. Already one case is there with that label. You cannot create second label with the same previous label. Okay? It is throwing error because duplicates. And tell me, can I write y plus 8? Yes. No problem. Okay? Can I write x plus 9? X plus 9. X is a variable, na? Variable expression, not allowed. Constant expression required. Can I write z plus 10? Can I write z plus 10? No, z is a final variable but not initialized. Compiler throw error. Okay, wonderful. Okay, I have to comment it. All are you following us, sir? Confusing? Constant expression required. Next, z plus 10 not required. Can I write method call? Method call is a constant? No, it is throwing error. Constant expression required. Okay. Can I use wrapper class object as a Can I use wrapper class object as an expression, as a case label? No, it is an object. No, object is variable expression. It's not a constant. So throwing a constant expression required. Everyone understand? So by seeing, you have to understand which is allowed and which is not allowed. Oh my God, 87 lines of code is there. Still they are not completed. Please take screenshot quickly once. First you take screenshot of up to 82 lines. First case completed. Now we need to verify remaining arguments. Little big program it is. Rule number 9 is little big program, not little, very big program. First, second. Up to 88 line. Again, M21 line onwards, I'll explain. Are you ready? Now, you must verify. What is that? If I take byte object as an argument. Okay, let me take first char argument, okay? 1 second, where is char? I want to verify every point. I'm writing static void M11, open bracket, closed bracket. I'm writing char variable ch equal to, let's say, single quote yes, sir. I'm writing switch off. Okay, switch off. Now ch, switch off ch. Now I'm writing case single quote a. Is it allowed? SOP not required now. Okay, we can write case optional, body is optional. Okay, no need to worry. Case single quote a. Is it allowed or not? Let me see. Compile successfully. Next, I'm going to write case literal. I'm writing 98. Is it allowed? Literal. Allowed or not allowed? Yes, allowed. Compile. Okay. The next, I'm writing here. Let's say 98 as a byte type. Allowed? 98 as a byte type. Is it allowed? Duplicate case label. Now I am taking 99. Okay. Can I take 99? Yes. Now I'm writing here as short 99. Allowed or not? Allowed. Duplicate 100. I'm going to write 100. Allowed or not allowed? Allowed. And now listen carefully. I am writing long of 101. Allowed? Long case label should not be long enough. It should be either int or lesser type. Okay, now it will throw error. Incompatible types, possible ASCII conversion from long to char. Is it clear? Right. Then I'm writing something like this. Is it allowed? Is it allowed? 97 I have written. Is it allowed? 97 I have written. Not allowed. Why? Because already case label there, single quote A. It's a duplicate case. Come on, wake up. Okay. Duplicate case label. Compiler throw error. Next, can I write single quote B? Single quote B. Is it allowed? Not allowed. Why? Already we have taken 99 byte of 99 only coming out. Duplicate case label. Compiler throw in error. Next, tell me, can I use directly variable like this? Observe byte B1 equal to 102. I am writing. Now I am writing here case B1. Okay. Case B1. Allowed or not allowed? Case B1 allowed or not allowed? It's a variable expression, not allowed. Compiler throw in error. Incompatible possible ASCII conversion. Next, I am declaring, come on sir, please try to have patience to answer all these questions. So byte B2 equal to, now I'm writing here some value 103, okay? Now 103. So tell me, I'm writing case byte B2. Is it allowed or not allowed? Tell me, allowed or not allowed? Yes, B2 replace with what value? 103. 103 in the range of char. So allowed. Compile successfully. Final variable. Okay. Next, very important point. I'm writing something like this. Case. I am writing single quote A plus single quote B. Is it allowed or not allowed? Allowed, because it's a constant expression. Okay, 195. And next, I am writing here. B2 plus single quote B. Is it allowed or not allowed? Allowed. It is a constant expression. B2 is a final variable, constant expression. Allowed, no problem. Okay. Can I write B1 plus single quote B? Not allowed. It's a variable expression. Compiler throw error. Incompatible as possible lossy conversion from int to char. Next, last point. Okay, last point. Can I write here? Minus 5. Minus 5 can I write? Minus 5 can I write? Case label negative number is allowed. Negative number is allowed in its range. Now minus 5 not in the range of char. Na? Argument is char. In the negative range, minus 5 is not there. So it will throw error. Okay, next. Now if I take here some 66,000, is it allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. It is exceeding the range. Erabuji, by taking these many test cases, am I wasting your time? Come on. You have to practice in your home, right? Compulsory you have to practice. Just by giving the theory, you have to practice. I know definitely you don't practice. 100% I know you don't practice. At least if you listen, maybe this point coming in the interview, maybe from your mind somewhere corner it may come and help you. Our class is not 1 hour. Generally online classes will be 1 hour, but I am taking 2 hours. 1 hour I am teaching the point, 1 hour I am practicing you. What do you say? Is it a benefit to you now? One hour point, 1 hour practicing. So if you are getting angry, saying that I have what is these many cases, then not suitable to come to software industry. More case. Okay, as many more cases are coming, that much more happiness you should get. You catch my point? Many times I told you, how much more sharpen knife, how much more use your knife, that much more sharpness will come to the knife, right? I told you many times, you buy 2 knives, 1 knife you put in your rack as a backup and 1 knife daily you use. Okay. The knife which you are placing backside for backup, that sharpness will be slowly, day by day decreasing. And the knife which you are using daily, its sharpness is daily increasing. So change your mindset and try to work. So I explained you with the int data type. Now I'm trying to work with what? I completed with int data type. Now I'm trying to work with char data type completed. Can you try you yourself byte and short? Come on. Can you try yourself byte and short? Try yourself. Okay. Now I'm taking byte wrapper class. If I take byte wrapper class, what are all allowed or not allowed? I want to verify. Tell me, byte BO equal to 5. Now BO as argument is allowed, no problem. Now I am taking case label as BO variable as it is. Is it allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. It's a variable expression. Not allowed. Next, I'm passing wrapper class object as argument. Allowed or not allowed? Compiler will throw error. Now listen carefully, very important. Here, one point by seeing above compile time errors, have you noticed in which direction assignment is doing? The argument to case label assignment not doing. Case label to argument assignment possible or not, it is checking. Compiler is checking. Case label to variable assignment possible or not, it is checking. Are you catching my point? Look at there. Compiler throwing error. Observe. Possible lossy conversion from 66,000 int to the variable char. Did you notice? I noticed already. 66,000 cannot be assigned to char. So this case label value assigning to the variable possible or not, compiler checking. And now you check yourself. Can I assign 5 to byte? Can I assign 5 to byte? Yes. Can I assign minus 5 to byte? Yes. Can I assign 150 to byte? No. 150 crossing the range of byte. I have to comment this. 150 not in the range. So throwing error, possible lossy conversion. Int cannot be converted to byte. And next tell me, Minus 150 allowed to assign to byte? No. Compiler throwing error. Next, 127 allowed to assign? Yes. Minus 127 is allowed to assign? Yes. Now, is it allowed to assign to char? Char. Am I allowed to assign to char? Yes. You remember in a type conversion chapter, I told you int and char literals can be allowed to assign to byte and short. Do you remember? Type promotion chapter, type conversion chapter, I told you. You know, this facility has given only to int and char literal. Actually, byte and short data types are lesser range data types than int and char. But still you are allowed to assign because byte and short doesn't have their own literals. So we should use int and char literals only. Can I assign any int literal and char literal? No, must be in the range of byte and short. So tell me, single quote here converted to 97. 97 in the range of byte. So allowed. Okay, next I'm taking single quote B to int. So what? No problem. It is a constant expression. Single quote B converted to what? Single quote B converted to what? 98. 98 in the range of byte. No problem. Hey, why I commented it? What is the problem? Casting possible. Now it's a constant expression. It should allow. Why I commented? Fast. Chaka. Why I commented? Why error I got? Excellent. Srinu Reddy, wonderful. Colon missing. Naregal. When you will improve your common sense. Where colon already there, bhaiya. Look at the colon there. Let me zoom. Zoom. Duplicate label here. Single quote here. Duplicate label. Okay. Look at there. Duplicate label. Okay. Then next. Tell me. Case of byte C. Case of byte C. Allowed. Okay. Allowed. Compile successfully. Okay. Next. As a short allowed. So if you take byte as an argument, what are all allowed? If you take byte as a switch argument, the allowed types for label are byte allowed, okay, byte allowed, short allowed, byte allowed, short allowed, int allowed, char also allowed. But conditions apply and short, int, char must be in the range of byte. Okay, I proved. Second case, are you ready? Chaka. Now I hope you can easily answer. You got the flow. If you take short, okay, same point now. Byte to short, same point, right? Byte and short, same point. Okay. Just you try yourself, okay? Short, I am giving assignment to you. You try yourself. Okay, short is assignment to you. Okay, you try yourself. Now I wanted to cover character and integer. Now I'm taking character wrapper class as an argument. Tell me, character object CO, allowed or not allowed? Let me remove all not required. Just. Char and character points are same. Whatever the rules applied for char, same points are applicable for character also. And tell me, character object allowed, not allowed. Compiler throw error. Then next, character object allowed, not allowed. Compiler will throw error. Okay, constant expression required. Can I take 97? Yes, allowed. Okay, 97 you have to assign to char, allowed. Single quote allowed, not allowed, because duplicate case. Single quote be allowed. With int, with byte, with short, all cases are allowed. That's it. Character story completed. Khatam. Byte, short, char, either wrapper class wise or primitive data type wise, same rules applicable. There is no difference. Okay, right. Then now integer, danger fellow. Okay, integer class argument is danger. Please remember, this is danger topic. Integer object not allowed. Either via variable or object not allowed. Now I'm just commenting all and I will uncomment one by one. Tell me, case IO not allowed, variable expression. Okay, next commenting it. Integer object variable expression not allowed. Okay, next case of 5, yes, allowed. It's an integer. Okay, int to integer possible, int to integer possible. Okay, control 1 compile. Listen, is char allowed to assign to integer? Is char allowed to assign to integer? You are allowed to assign to int. Okay, na? You are allowed char assign to int, no problem, no problem. But background, if you take integer wrapper class, very important point, you are not allowed to assign char literal to wrapper class variable. If you try compiler throw error, why the throwing error? I will teach you in the wrapper classes chapter. Okay, in a wrapper classes chapter I'll teach. Okay, I will want to give you conclusion. If you take byte wrapper class, you are allowed to assign to byte type or short type or small b, small byte type or small short type, small char type and small int type and primitive data types. Once you take wrapper class, you are allowed to assign primitive data types. All 4 are allowed. But in the range of -128 to 127. So same way, if you take short wrapper class, all 4 are allowed, but in the range of short. If you take char to the character to the character also, all 4 are allowed to assign, but in the range of character. If you take integer, you are allowed to assign only int. Other than int, anything you try, like char or byte or short, if you try, compiler throw error. Just you remember, in wrapper classes chapter, you will get clarity. If I teach everything, your mind will get confusion. Char cannot be converted to integer. Okay, some points you remember, later you will get clarity. Tell me, now I am converting character to int. Is it allowed? Allowed. Is a constant expression and allowed. And next, now I'm trying to convert character to byte. Allowed? Byte not allowed to assign to byte not allowed to assign to integer. Compiler throw error. Byte cannot be converted to integer. Can I take short? Okay. Can I take byte with 5? No, not allowed. Okay. Next, can I take as a short? No, not allowed. Compiler throw error. Come on, all the people are understood? By taking these many cases, am I giving you confusion? If you feel confusion. If you feel, yeah, these many cases I am trying. Okay, these many cases I am trying, so my mind getting full clarity. Okay, so that feeling you should get. Yes, these many cases, wonderful, wonderful. Again, these many cases, you don't want a salary, lakhs of salary, right? As many more points you learn, that much more salary you will get. Less points, less salary. Your knowledge equal to your salary, simple, directly proportional. Now, look at here, string. It is a normal variable. It is a final variable. It is a final variable, but with literal expression. It's a final variable with expression. Which expression it is now? Variable expression. So even it is a final waste. Tell me, it is a final variable with it is a final variable with what expression it is? Constant expression. Compiler replace this value with PQ. And next, I'm writing here S5 equal to S plus Q. And tell me, it is what type of expression? Variable expression. Compiler is not considered as a constant expression. Now, chalo, switch off S. Argument is switch. If the argument is switch, the only allowed arguments are switch off string. Okay, when you take switch off a string, if the argument is a string, the allowed named constants are only strings. Tell me, case yes. What type of case label it is? It's a variable. So compiler throwing error. Incompatible type short cannot be where, Rabbi. Line number 170, I did comment it. Then come back. Now try this one. Now compiler throw in error. Constant expression required. Okay. The next case of double quotes say no problem, compiled. Constant expression. Double quotes say allowed, constant expression. Okay. Next. Let me write them here and tell me new string of double quotes say not allowed, variable expression. Okay. Next, look at there. Method call. Okay, I'm writing here method call. I'm writing method call. Method call is what? Variable expression only, na? Right? Compiler cannot decide what is the value coming. So constant expression is required. Constant string expression required. Constant string expression required. So variable not allowed, object not allowed, and method call not allowed. Okay, now then tell me. Literal directly allowed. Literal directly allowed, either lowercase or uppercase, directly allowed. Okay, next, literal, I am writing like this. Okay, I am writing one digit, I am writing in double quotes. Yes, it's a constant expression, allowed. Duplicate case, double case, double quote. Oh, already down there. Huh? Okay, chalo. Already down there, I am removing it. Okay, next, I am writing case double quotes again repeated. So try to observe now. Java is a case sensitive. Small a is not equal to capital A. Okay, small a is not equal to capital A. Java is a case sensitive. So small a, capital allowed. But a capital A again repeated, not allowed. Next, tell me, double quotes A plus double quotes B, allowed? Allowed. No problem. Okay. Next, now I am S plus double quotes B, allowed? This is a variable expression, right? Not allowed. Compiler throw error. S is a variable. Okay. Next, case S2. S2 is what? Constant expression. Constant expression. Allowed or not allowed? Allowed. Okay. Next, S2 plus B allowed? Allowed, because S2 is a final variable. And tell me, S2 plus S allowed? S is a variable, not allowed. It's become variable expression, not allowed. Okay. Am I going fast? Come on. Case S3 allowed? S3 is a final variable with object. Final variable with object. Compiler cannot take this value and substitute there. So compiler throwing error with S3. Constant expression is required. Next, tell me, S4 allowed? S4, case S4. S4 is a constant expression, looking like a plus, but both are constants. So allowed. Next, tell me, S5 I am writing. S5 is allowed? Where are you? S5. S5 is a variable expression. S5 is a variable expression. Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Okay, compiler throw error. Next, tell me, double quotes allowed. Space double quotes allowed. Double quotes 1 allowed. Double quotes 10 allowed. Double quotes $, allowed. Double quotes single quote allowed. Dot allowed. Tell me, double quote, triple quote allowed? Double quote. Can you place a double quotes inside a double quote? No. Compiler throw error. Right? Illegal text block open, delimiter sequence missing, line terminator. Okay, illegal start of expression. Okay, it is not allowed. Next, double quote. If you want write in double quote, what I should use? Slash. Escape sequence character. If I write, no problem, it is allowed. Next, double quote slash double quote. Okay, no close bracket. Is it allowed? Not allowed. Compiler throw error, wrong syntax. Next, now I am writing here 2 slashes. I want to use a slash as a character, not allowed, because slash is escape sequence character. If you want to use slash as a character, you must use 2 slashes, slash. Then slash will be coming into picture, allowed. Next, character allowed, not allowed. Literal allowed, not allowed. It will do incompatible types. Do you understand? Right? Then these are the points about string, and then last enum. Okay, come on, enum fast. Tell me now. Here, what is the enum type I am taking? Day. I'm taking day as a enum. You can write directly here, no problem, inside this switch. Method local enum. All right, let me write here. And you should declare as static because it's a class level and you want access from the static block now. From the static method, if you want access, it should be static, right? And tell me, switch off day dot Tuesday allowed? Day dot Tuesday allowed. And next, tell me, I'm writing case Monday. What is the named constant day? In a day, Monday is there? Yes, allowed. Tuesday? Yes. Wednesday? Yes. Thursday? Thursday. Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Compiler will throw error. Because Thursday is not there. And enum switch case label must be the unqualified name of an enumeration constant. Some big name is coming. Okay, na? An enum switch case label must be the unqualified name of the enumeration constant. Okay, all right. Anyways, it's not allowed case compile. Whatever the named constants are here, those named constants only you can use as a label. And next, can I write directly as expression day dot Monday? Can I write a day dot Monday? No, you cannot write. Okay, let us see. Let's see now. Unqualified name. Okay, you should not use a enum name. Only named constant you should use. Next, can I write it as a double quotes Monday? Come on, can I write double quotes Monday? No, compiler throw error. Can I write a case one label? No, incompatible types, compiler throw error. Okay, so these are the all points. Okay, you have to remember. Then, can I write case Monday? Can I write case Monday again? Compiler will throw error. Why? Compiler will throw error. Why? Because duplicate. Wonderful. Duplicate case label. Yemi maja aaya ra bhai. Okay, 236 lines of the code with the 2 assignments I given. Okay, so 2 assignments I given. Short, with the short you have to try, and you should also try case label with I have given here integer. I give an integer. Okay, you have to try with byte, you have to try with short primitive data type byte, primitive data type short. You have to try. Will you try? Okay, Control F11. You take all points screenshot quickly and practice. While discussing this rule number 9, we also come across rule number 10 also, duplicate label rule also we practiced. And rule number 10, rule number 11 also we created. That is what? Case can be a empty. Eight pages are there total. Chaka chaka. First page, third, fourth. Fifth, sixth. Seven, eight. Tell me, simple point what you need to verify. Switch argument to case label assignment possible or not, you need to verify. This entire 238 lines of the code, simple point is testing what is that? Case label to switch argument, assignment possible or not, you verify. That is a simple shortcut I am giving. Take one more screenshot. If assignment possible, yes. If assignment not possible, throw error. Okay, na? Any doubts? Case label must be compile time constant, and case label type must be switch argument, compatible and lesser range type. Case label value should assign to switch argument to find right or wrong.